and welcome to my channel. You probably heard I've got a cold, so I barely have a voice right now. Nevertheless, I wanted to film, and so I'm filming right now, and hopefully you can still understand what I say. Like, the more I talk, the worse it gets. It's so annoying. Anyway, yeah. Point being, this is what we're gonna do today. It's inspired by a dragonfly, and I'll tell you more about it once we start the tutorial. Before you ask, no, I don't know what type of dragonfly it is, because I don't know anything about insects at all whatsoever. It's just one that I happened to see outside, and I wanted to make a look of it. So yeah, anyway, if you're not subscribed yet, if you want to subscribe, I'd really love that. I do a lot of makeup tutorials. Most of them are more wearable than this. And most of them are also easier to understand than this, because I don't usually sound like this. But yeah, anyway, and if you want to see pictures of makeup and also of my random daily life stuff, you can also follow me on Instagram. I'll put my name down below here. And now, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first off, I really do apologize for my voice at this point. I barely have a voice at this point. I hope you can understand what I'm saying nevertheless. But anyway, the thing we're going to do is this. This was my inspiration, a dragonfly. I saw it outside and I just searched dragonfly in gold and green, and this is what popped up. I still don't know what type of butterfly it is, because this is just a picture by someone whose screen name is Marijbar at a website 50plusser.nl. So yeah, I don't know what type of dragonfly it is, but it's pretty, so that's what we're gonna do. First off, I'm going to put in some contact lenses. Then I'm just going to paint my entire face and part of my neck in green. This is sort of a metallic-ish green. It has a bit of a sheen to it. Which is also how the, I keep wanting to say butterfly, the dragonfly look that I also saw. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's like 3 hours later. Okay, 20 minutes, but still. Anyway, now I look like an alien, and I also sound quite weird, so I probably shouldn't go outside right now. Otherwise, I probably would get caught and like put on display somewhere. Anyway, what we're gonna do next is just make a smoky eye. I'm going to do it the easy way with gel liner. Now, I do recommend, if you want to do a smoky eye for a beauty look, do not be this easy going with it. Basically, I'm just grabbing some gel liner, patting it onto my eye, and then without adding more product, just starting to dab it out towards the outer edges. This isn't going to be the most blended look ever, but let's face it, we're not going for a beauty look, we're going for a humanoid dragonfly. So yeah, by the way, I really hope that when I edit this, that my voice is going to sound less awful than I think it does. But I'm expecting the worst. But anyway, by the way, in case you're wondering how many layers of face paint I use about 5 layers on my 5 to 7 layers on my face and about 3 layers on my neck. And blended it down. It's enough to look, you know, like this. Also putting this below my eye, dragging it all the way to the inner corner and down a little. Because like I said, we're not going for a beauty look here. And then also blending that out. And I'm also putting this on the waterline. I do recommend to use a tinier brush for that. But me, I'm too lazy to grab one. So do as I say, not as I do. I'm also putting this in the center of my lips. Now we're moving on to black eyeshadow and a fluffy blending brush just to, well, pretty much, you don't really need to set this gel liner, but still, I mean, setting it does make it last even longer, maybe, I don't know. It at any rate makes it a little bit more matte, which I like, and I'm also going to blend the edges out with it. Do remember, if you want to use a transition shade, go for green, because we're going green. In a very literal sense, that is. But yeah, just use green as a transition shade. I'm using a dark green here. To make the edges fade a little bit more. I'm also putting it on my lips a little bit. Now I'm just using a highlighter, at least this is actually an eyeshadow. Of course you can use whatever you want. You could even go for loose glitter if you really feel like having to take a shower for 12 years once you're done. But I'm just going for something that's actually removable, like an eyeshadow. You can also use an actual highlighter, of course, if you have one in a really bright gold shade. But yeah, just patting it on my usual highlight areas. One very distinctive feature about the Dragonfly I used as inspiration for this look were the gold stripes, and I really want to do those as bright as possible. So you could use like a gold face paint, a gold eyeliner. I'm going to use a combination of a powder and a liquid that you gotta mix yourself, because I really want it to be very dramatic and bold and like very there. So yeah, I'm gonna mix that and then apply it. I'm using a striper brush, and I'm also going to fill in my eyebrows like this. Of course you can use a regular eyeliner brush if you want, just depends on what you prefer. In terms of pattern, just do whatever feels right. There's no rules, there's no limitations, just do whatever you like. You could of course go for an actual pattern of a distinctive type of bug, but I'm just thinking bugs in general and just going for it. Okay, believe it or not, we're done. I'm just going to let this dry for a little bit and then, yeah, that's it. that leaves us with the final results. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, despite my voice sounding like this. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button, it would really help me out. And that was it for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!